Hello everyone, it's me Kavita Chaudhary, your friend. Today we have a new chapter and we will learn concept. And today's chapter is provision for depreciation. It's unit 9 and in the exam uh, this chapter is very important. It carries 7 to 10 marks without taking your much time. uh, I want to share you one thing. If you are new, then please like, share, and subscribe. And now I want to move into the video. Uh, Today's topic is provision for depreciation. So let's see the concept. The gradual decline in the value of depreciate asset is known as depreciation, and the decrease in value of depreciable assets are due to wear and tear, passage of time, technological change, etc. डिप्रिसिएसन भनेको चाहिँ एउटा त्यो कुनै पनि एसेट्सको भ्यालुको कुनै पनि एसेट्सको भ्यालु चाहिँ घट्दै जानुलाई नै भन्छ डिप्रिसिएसन। यो चाहिँ हामीहरूले चलाएर नि हुनसक्छ, वेयर एन्ड टियर टाइमको कारणले नि हुनसक्छ, टेक्नोलोजिकल चेन्जले पनि हुनसक्छ अर एसेट्रा। And the depreciation is calculated only on depreciable assets having the following characteristic. The first one is the depreciable assets must have useful life more than 1 year, and the taxpayer must own the property. The taxpayer must use the property. Property is also depreciable assets and in the business or income producing activity. यो डेप्रिसिएसन क्यालकुलेट हुनलाई पनि केही कुराहरू, यसको फिचर्सहरू छन् जुनलाई चाहिँ ध्यान राखेर हामीले गर्नुपर्छ। डेप्रिसिएसन हुनको लागि कुनै पनि एसेट्सलाई डेप्रिसिएट हुनुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ के हुनुपर्छ भने उसको युजफुल लाइफ चाहिँ 1 वर्षभन्दा बढी हुनुपर्छ र त्यो ट्याक्स पेयरको त्यो आफ्नै प्रपर्टी हुनुपर्छ। अनि taxpayers must use the property depreciable asset in the business or income producing activity. Another important point is as per the International Accounting Standard IAS, depreciation भनेको चाहिँ एक्सपेन्स हो। सो एक्जाम्पलमा इन्कम लेस एक्सपेन्सेस डेप्रिसिएसन भनेपछि बल्ल प्रॉफिट आफ्टर डेप्रिसिएसन आउँछ। र depreciable assets can be classified into 5 phases. Let's see what are these 5 blocks of depreciable assets. First block is block A and it's of tangible. Examples are building, construction, and the rate is 5%. And another is tangible. Office examples are office equipments like computer, scanner, printer, furniture, etc. And its rate is 25%. Remember, you have to remember the rates and in which block what are its. You should know the examples. Also sometimes in the question there there is only given examples and blocks are not given, so for that you should know the examples and rates of blocks. So in block C it's also tangible. Examples are vehicles like car, jeep, motorbike, etc. and rate is 20%. And block D also tangible, plant, machinery, pollution control equipment, production equipment, research and development, and its rate is 15%. And at last block E, intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which can be seen, and intangible assets are which cannot be seen. So examples are goodwill, copyright, trademark, patent rights, and software etc. And it's we should calculate rate by using the formula cost divided by life. And how we calculate the life of intangible assets like this: 7 years and 11 months. If in the questions 7 years and 11 month is given, then the useful life is 7.5 years. And if in the question 7 years and 7 months is given, then 7.5 years. Remember that 7 to be a 7.5 years, to be 7.5 years, the uh, months should be above 5 months. If in the questions the months are 6 to 12 month, then only we can consider that to be a 7.5 years. Less than 5 months, then we will consider that as a 7 years only, 1 year only. Only 7 years 5 months given, then 7 years and 7 year 3 months is given, then 7 years and 1 month also given, then 7 years it's also जबसम्म लाइफ हाफ इयर्स यानि कि 6 मन्थ, यानि कि 6 मन्थभन्दा बढी दिएको छ, त्यति बेला हामीले 1.5 इयर्स भनेर कन्सिडर गर्छौँ। र 6 मन्थभन्दा कम दिएको छ भने त्यसलाई हामी 1.5 इयर्स भनेर कन्सिडर गर्छौँ। Now we will look after the formats which are important while calculating the solution. So first one uh, we should do a statement of allowable depreciation, and it's also have two columns, particulars and blocks. If 2 or 3 blocks are given, then block A, block B, block C, block D, block E गरेर चाहिँ you have to make है। अनि फर्स्टमा there is opening WDV. WDV is written down value, and then add purchase during the year. And while calculating the purchase during the year, if in the questions round push n is given, then it's of 3/3. And if in the question mark to Chaitra is given, then 2/3 into ... amount. And then in Baisakh to Asar int is given, then 1/3 into ... amount. And then we have to less disposal during the year. If market value is only given, if market value and book value is given in the question, then you should consider market value. You should less market value. If market value is not given, then only you should less book value amount. And then depreciation basis will come, and we have already study that rate of block A, block B, block C, and that's the rate what the question has asked. Then we should give that percentage of rate. Then allowable depreciation amount will come. Then next statement of closing WDV at year end we have to calculate. And how we will calculate, let's see. It also has two columns, particulars and amount. And firstly, the amount we have calculated from the allowable depreciation. From there we will find out the we will write that amount depreciation basis less what the amount has come from the table A, that we will less allowable depreciation. Then closing written down value at the year end will come. And then at last we have to calculate statement of opening WDV for the next year. It also has two columns, particulars and amount. And firstly, the amount what in statement in B has come closing WDV year end, that amount should be kept here. And then add purchase during the year, and a round push already 3 by 3 100% it has taken. So from Mark to Chaitra, 2 by third part is taken, then left with 1 by 3 parts. So uh, it should be add. And next one, Baisakh to Asad also 1 by third part is already used, then left with 2 by 3 parts. So into dot 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 the same amount um, of that goods or assets. And then we will add capitalized repair and cost. We will calculate it in working number 1. And then at last we will add capitalized pollution control cost and research and development cost. That one also we will calculate in working number 2. And then finally opening WDB for next year will come. And that's it. We just need this much format, but we need working note for capitalized repair cost and capitalized pollution control cost and research and development. Let's see how we calculate capitalized repair and improvement cost. The rule is allowable. First of all, we should calculate allowable repair and improvement cost, and the rule is 7% of depreciation basis or actual. The actual amount is given in the question. Whichever is less, that amount is allowable repair and improvement cost. And then after we will calculate, we will find capitalized repair and improvement cost, and the formula is actual repair and improvement cost, that is given in the question, minus allowable repair and improvement cost that we have just uh, calculated. And this is how we calculated the capitalized repair and improvement cost. And then after we have to calculate if in the question capitalized pollution cost, uh, capitalized pollution uncontrolled cost is given and research and development cost is given, then what we do, it has also the rule. First of all, we will calculate the allowable pollution control cost and research and development cost, and that's the rule. Here is also a rule. First one is 50% into adjusted taxable income or actual pollution control cost, and R&D is given in the question, and whichever is less, that amount is the and allowable pollution control cost and research and development cost. And then after we will calculate the amount of capitalized pollution control cost and R&D cost, and the formula is likewise capitalized repair and cost improvement. It's also have the same formula, actual pollution control cost or research and development cost minus allowable pollution all allowable pollution control cost or R&D cost. Likewise, we have more things to learn. Only few points are left, and let's see what are those points. Those points are also an important point. In question, if depreciable assets are not used in the business or profession, then depreciation on that assets are not charged. You have to remember in the question that is of business, that's are used in the business or not. You have to look properly. And जुन डेप्रिसिएबल एसेट्स बिजनेस अथवा प्रोफेसनमा युज हुँदैन त्यसमा डिप्रिसिएसन निकाल्न मिल्दैन. And next point is additional depreciation allowance. Some entities are enjoy additional 1 by third of basic rate depreciation allowance on the blocks A and B and C and D. Some of the in some questions some entities enjoy 1 by third of basic rate. And some entities are special industry, manufacturing company, boat project, hydro project, electricity project, cooperative register under Cooperative Act 2074. If in the question some entities it will not give, they will um, give a special industry. Following information are about a special industry or manufacturing company. If these uh, entities are given, then you should calculate the rate, depreciation rate by 5%. If in the question block A is given, then 5% plus 1 by third of 5%. And if in the block B, in the question block B is given, then 25% plus 1 by third into 25%. And likewise in block C also 20% plus 1 by third into 20%. And in block D also 15% plus 1 by third of 15%. Likewise if some entities are given like special industry, manufacturing industry, wood project, hydro project, electricity project, cooperative register under Cooperative Act 2074 is given in the question, then you have to calculate, you have to add the percentage by 1 by third into that percentage. So always while doing the while you are solving the questions, you should remember what the question have given in the top. You have to remember that, then only it will, then you can start the solution. And the final point is, an individual running a special industry is not allowed additional depreciation allowance. If the individual people are running the special industry, then additional depreciation is not allowed. uh, this much for today. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye bye, have a good day.